everybody, it's John back again, and today I have in my hands the Storm Collectibles Golden Axe Death Adder. I've been waiting for this figure for quite a while. They've suckered me in to the Golden Axe franchise. So far I've enjoyed all of them, and here is our big baddie. As you can see, he's full of plastic and a lot of glare in his window box. And you've got a face right here with a whole bunch of skulls behind him, letting you know what he's about. And then on the back we also have a very shiny glary box that shows off the figure and a few poses with his golden axe and how much he towers over the skeletons. We will be getting the other figures maybe by the end of the year, I don't know, each with a different mount they come with. If you're into Golden Axe, it was one of my favorites growing up, so it hits that nostalgia button. Seeing these guys in plastic form is pretty cool. So yeah, let's just get this thing open. Well, okay, now we have this large hulking figure out of the package. He's not what I expected. It's not a bad thing. It's just not what I expected. I do think it's pretty awesome that his helmet comes off. It's kind of this soft, rubbery plastic. You see, it fits on my thumb very nice. And it shows off his burnt face, if you want to get a closer look at that. I don't know if the camera even can realizes it needs to focus on it. He's pretty much got a black painted face with gold eyes. I mean, he was in the shadow because of his helmet. It is kind of cool that they gave you that ability. And he also has a swappable angry head. But what they did with this guy, which I wasn't expecting, is that he has a rubber body, and his articulation is on the inside, which gives me one problem so far. And we'll talk about that when we get to his feet. So you can see he's this big muscular sculpted dude, wearing hardly anything but his underpants, the skirt, boots, a couple of wrist guards for the heck of it, and quite a lot of veins on his head. So there's not a whole lot other than his big size, I guess, is what we got going on here. I have not moved all the articulation yet. I just turn the camera on and I like to get a look at what we got going on here. So we do have, he's got a little bit up, not a lot. He's got some down so he can put his chin down, and his head goes around on a swivel. His joints are a little weird as the rubber rubs against each other. Oh, he's squeaky. So his arms do go around and out. Oh, he's squeaky. It's kind of weird how it posts in, but you do get also a bit of shoulder up and down. You're not going to get any upper arm swivel here. But he does have a elbow joint which bends in here. Oh, it's really hard if these get stiff. How are you going to loosen them up? Weird. Oh, it's so squeaky. He's the squeakiest dude. Oh God. How do you know if you're overextending them or not? He's got ball jointed and hinged hands, which is nice. And they pop off, so you can switch out, say, the fist for a gripping hand for his axe. Oh, why is he so squeaky? Does he have anything in here crunch-wise? A little movement, but nothing I don't think is going to stay. does have swivel at his waist. We roll this piece of plastic up. Feels a bit like a fruit by the foot. Do his legs go out? Okay, his legs do go out. They squeak forward. And they squeak back pretty good. They have a thigh rotation up there. So for whatever reason you can get his legs out, but, well, I don't know, he does have a little bit of swivel out of there. Okay, let's try the knee. Oh. The only problem is it makes this weird flex. Oh god. I mean, it looks fine like this, but when you bend it, oh, whose knee does that? Look at this. Not that he's going to be bending a whole lot. Oh my god. Probably what my knees are going to sound like when I'm 90. They're so squeaky. You don't get a boot swivel, but you can turn this piece if you wish. And then he does have, I guess, oh yeah, he's got a rocker and a hinge and a toe for some reason. Oh no. So the problem that I had with this, since he comes with this loose rubber shell, is that the piece that holds this joint together just pops out because, no, it's soft. And it's easily to put back in. You just slide it in there, but I don't know how much strength that's going to give him when he's standing. He's so squeaky. Let's pop his head off. Let's put on Mr. Grin Face. Oh. There he is, gritting his teeth. Yeah, those ankles worry me a little bit. Let's put his helmet back on. And then he does come with his golden axe, which you can tell they ground down the corners a little bit so it's not so sharp. But I feel like if this hits the floor, it's a very hard, feels almost like brittle plastic. It might just shatter if there's anything weight on it. But if he can hold it, which these fingers are extremely flexible, maybe it'll help him stand up eventually when, well, I don't know, he might hold his weight. That one ankle. Yeah, that one ankle's super loose. Make sure his toes are down. He stands fairly well. I mean, he's a big boy. If you want a comparison, here's Arcade. So, he comes up to his hip. So he's a pretty imposing looking dude. Like he's supposed to be. He's kind of a giant. He'll look cool with other figures that you can display him with, but when you pose him, he's just going to look a little weird because of the way his oh great, one of my bulbs just died. Because of the way that the rubber bends underneath around the joint is kind of weird. But I mean, he's still impressive. I'm kind of digging this dude. Oh, he's so squeaky. Well, I mean, very much more I can say about this guy. He's pretty cool. He's got an awesome sculpted rubber suit that he's wearing over whatever, and he's got kind of a weak ankle. So I guess watch out for that if you are planning on picking this guy up. I know there's a couple of variants of him out now that you can get. It's kind of weird how it's, I guess if you squeeze it together like that, this side looks like it's off a little bit. Oh well, I guess that's okay. I mean, the head and the helmet are neat. I like that the way they pulled that off. His teeth. See if I can go back down here again. And his teeth have a pretty good little pretty good little shine. They drew a line across them to make it look like there is separate teeth. And his foot is just about to fall off again. Oh, that pops out so easy. Yeah, that ankle's going to be a problem. He's not one you want to come plunging off your shelf. Well, okay. Anybody else pick this guy up? And if you did, please let me know how your ankles are. I might have to put something in to keep the toe from bending. That might help. The toe articulation, I think, is going to be a problem on this guy for me. Like, when it starts to give a little bit, there's not enough to catch it because of the way that joint is. Which is kind of a bummer. Maybe I can bend the knee a little bit. Oh, boy. There. I'll have to do for right now. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Alright, bye. Hi, I just want to say thank you one more time for checking out this video. If you're interested in seeing any more, you can click either one of the links that will be over here. And if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, there'll be a button down below. Do that as well. And again, thank you.